and welcome to my January TBR. So the theme for this TBR this month is to read through the books that I got for my birthday in November and for Christmas. I've got 8 books on the TBR, however one isn't from my birthday or Christmas, but it was from my 24 books for 2024 list. So it's not, the be all and end all that I'm adding it on to January's TBR, but it fits a prompt for Winterween. So Gabby Reads, I believe, is her YouTube handle. She does Summerween and Winterween. Winterween is running from the 5th to the 11th of January, so I want to take part. I've got 4 books that fit prompts. So the first prompt was a witch on the cover. So I'm going with The Witches of New York. There isn't an image of a witch on there, but there is the word witches, so we're going with it. So this is set in 1880. We basically have witches Adelaide Tom and Eleanor St. Clair. They open a tea shop in Manhattan, specialising in cures, palmistry and potions. When an enchanting woman called Beatrice joins the witches as an apprentice, she soon proves indispensable, but her new life is marred by strange occurrences. She sees things no one else can see. She hears voices no one else can hear. Has she been touched by magic, or is she simply losing her mind? Amidst the witches' tug of war over how best to nurture her gifts, Beatrice disappears, but was it by choice or by force? In a time when women were corseted, confined, and committed for merely speaking their minds, is anyone really safe? So I think it's going to be absolutely superb. I actually got this. This was one of the books that Paul got me for Christmas. No, for my birthday even. So it's The Witches of New York by M. McKay, and it's set in 1880. I love anything to do with witches, so it's perfect. And then the next book we have, this I didn't get from birthday or Christmas. This is the one book, it was on my 24 list of 2024, though it does fit the theme because it needed to be with snow or ice on the cover. It's called The Ninth Grave. I'm pretty sure that's like a snowstorm. You guys see on this camera. But there's almost like a snowstorm type thing going on. So yeah, I'm going for it. And it is a Scandinavian crime book as well. So I'm pretty sure it's like snow on the cover and on the back. But anyway, it's set in winter. And it is when it's like all snow everywhere anyway. So 2 countries in the grip of winter as Stockholm freezes over, Sweden's Minister for Justice disappears. That same night, a Danish celebrity is hunted in her snowbound home. 2 killers stalk the streets. Police in Stockholm and Copenhagen are closing in on their suspects. A surgeon who dissects his victims, a brutal predator who targets women. But as winter darkens, their investigations begin to unravel. Sometimes murder is just beginning. So again, it's going to be, I think, quite a good thriller. I actually got this in a subscription box about 2 years ago. It's been on my TBR shelves for ages. I've really wanted to get to it. I'm finally going to be getting to it in January. Next was a book with a purple cover. So I've gone for Belladonna by Adeline Grace. This was everywhere, wasn't it, when it came out? And the follow-up, Fox, I think it's called Foxtrot, isn't it? That's out now. So in this one, oh my god, my eyesight's not great. It's like purple on purple. Orphaned as a child, Signa Farrow has been raised by a string of guardians, each more interested in her wealth than her well-being, and each has met an untimely end. Her only remaining relatives are the elusive Hawthorns, an eccentric family living at Thorngrave, an estate both glittering and gloomy. When a restless spirit appears claiming she was poisoned, Signa realises the Hawthorns could be in grave danger and enlists the help of a surly stable boy to hunt down the killer. Oh god, I can't see. But Signa's best chance of uncovering the murderer is an alliance with Death himself, and as the mystery unfolds, Signa realises their growing connection may be more irresistible than she dared imagined. So apparently it's like a romantic gothic type of book, so it's one that I'm very keen to read, obviously. I mean, all these are really. And then the last one is Silent Waters by L.V. Matthews. This is what my parents got me. My 7 parents, my mum. Let's be honest, my dad doesn't have a say in what presents I get. This is a book that she picked up for me for my birthday. Again, another thriller. This is for the prompt as well, by the way, with W, the letter W on the cover. So Silent Waters. We have a W. This one at 5 a.m. One summer's morning, police diver Jen Harper wakes to find herself submerged in the silt of a river with no memory of how she got there. 48 hours later, she is called to dive in the same river in search of a missing woman, Claudia Franklin. But for Jen, this is no ordinary job. Her and Claudia's families were entangled for decades. There was unresolved resentment between them, unspoken secrets. Jen hasn't seen Claudia for 12 years now. Or has she? So apparently this is quite like a claustrophobic type thriller. I don't really know much about it. I haven't really seen it. To be honest, I thought this was another book. Basically, when my mum was trying to decide what to get me, she took a picture of the shelf in a shop. And I thought this was something else. But I am intrigued by it. I think it's going to be quite good still. So it fits the prompt as well for Winterween. So it's going on the list on TBR for January. And then lastly, I've got 4 books as well, which I got for my birthday or Christmas, that I just really want to read anyway, so I've put them on. So we have Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry, which is a cozy fantasy. Obviously it's set in a tea shop, a coffee shop, isn't it? Yeah, coffee shop. Obviously I think so many people have heard about this book now, but yeah, I think it's pretty much like a cozy fantasy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Then we have The Cat Who Saved Books by Suzuki Natsukawa. And this one, I know you can't see it very well. There we go. This one, I know I'm going to cry when I read it. It's going to be absolutely devastating. I know. It's quite a short book, but I just know I'm going to cry. I just know. It's a talking cat as well in there, you know. And we have The Night Shift by Alex Finlay. I saw this like pretty much everywhere when it first came out. This is set in the 90s. So you have New Year's Eve 1999. This would have been good to start reading first, actually. So what connects a massacre at a Blockbuster video store in 1999 with a murder of 3 teenagers 15 years later? So New Year's Eve 1999, 4 teenagers working late are attacked at a Blockbuster video store in New Jersey. Only one survives. Police identify a suspect, the boyfriend of one of the victims, who flees and is never seen again. 15 years later, 4 more teenagers are attacked at an ice cream store in the same town, and again only one makes it out alive. In the aftermath, 3 lives intersect. The lone survivor of the Blockbuster massacre, forced to relive her tragedy, the brother of the fugitive accused, convinced the police had the wrong suspect, and FBI agent Sarah Keller, who must delve into old secrets to uncover the truth about the night shift murders. So it's a Blockbuster in the 90s. You know what? I used to love going to Blockbuster on a Friday night to pick out a film. So I think it's going to have like all of that the 90s stuff going on, you know. And obviously there's obviously a link between these different murders, and I'm just excited to get to it. I really am. And then last we have Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, which obviously it has been everywhere. Before, when it first came out, I've been meaning to get to this for so long, since it came out basically a couple of years ago. So I'm so glad that I'm finally reading it. I have already started this one actually. I have, and I can say I'm absolutely loving it so far. The writing in this book is superb, and it's very creepy and eerie. And it's set in this like massive manor house type place, and I don't know, there's so much good stuff going on with it. I'm absolutely loving it. But yeah, those are the 8 books for my TBR in January, and I'm looking forward to reading all of them, to be completely honest. 4 of them I will be reading between the 5th and the 11th. Hopefully all 4. We shall see. But yeah, I am going to be doing a reading vlog for that, and that will be coming out about midway through the month, to just basically get involved with Winterween. So that is happening, and the other ones are going to be just, you know, the other books that I want to read this month. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will be back very soon with another one. Bye for now.